Hey guys, so in my continuing efforts to get people to think about um, how they're going to make the kind of money that they want to make, I'm kind of going back to original principles here and tell you that you need to reverse engineer, uh, your success. You need to set a goal for yourself, and then think backwards through that goal. Starting with that goal, think backwards to the first thing you need to do in order to reach the goal that you've set for yourself financially. And I'm starting with the simplest thing here and just talking about a product. A lot of people who come to me for advice or hire me to mentor them, they come in with this expectation that they're going to have one product, and that one product is going to make them, $1 million or whatever amount of money that they say they want. That one product is going to be it. That this product is going to be so revolutionary that the world will be the path to their door. And I've never seen that happen yet. It hasn't happened for me, and I don't know anyone that it's happened to other than possibly Steve Jobs. And he gave us a bunch of products that turned out to be world beaters. But I'm not Steve Jobs, and probably if you're watching this video, you're not either. So I would encourage you to think of it this way. Say you have a product that you want to sell, and you've done your preliminary research in terms of sourcing, and probably you have some idea in mind, a price point that you need to hit in order to be competitive. Well, grab your software, whether it's Jungle Scout, Helium 10, whatever turns you on. I use all of those, and go and look at the number of products in that same category that are very, very close to yours, if not identical to yours, and then add up their combined sales for a 30-day period, and then ask yourself, realistically, when you break into this market, or when you break into that particular product's market, what can you reasonably expect to capture in terms of sales? So if you have, let's just say you have 6 other products, or 6 other sellers who are selling a similar product, and there's combined about 15,000 pieces a month being sold. Well, if you come in, you're not going to sell 15,000 a month, because that would just completely put them out of business. That would take them to zero, and you would just walk away with everything. You're probably looking at coming in and hopefully getting 5%, maybe even less than 5% initially. And if you extrapolate from that number, based on your per unit projected profit, you can say to yourself, okay, this item I'm selling here is going to make X number of dollars per month if I capture 5% of the market. That math is actually very, very simple. So at that point, you probably realize that one product is not now going to help you hit your financial goal in the short term, and that one product will probably never help you reach your financial goal even in the long term. But what it can do is it can be a stepping stone, and it can be a brick in your foundation, so to speak, of a group of products that collectively can move you incrementally closer month after month to whatever financial goals that you have. So the point here is that you need to again reverse engineer from your anticipated sales and sales that are realistically forecasted. Back out what your profit margins are, and that can give you a number of what you can expect to make from that one particular product in a 30-day period. And then you'll know how many products you need to carry that have similar numbers. Or you may realize that selling products at whatever price point you've picked, and this is a major hurdle for a lot of new buyers, is that they're afraid of investing in a good product, so they try to sell a bunch of cheap products, or one product, and they want to sell really large amounts of one product that just doesn't have very much value. And if they thought through it, they would realize that if they capture that entire market for that product, that there would not be enough money in it to make it worth their while to sell, or at least there wouldn't be enough money there to move them substantially closer to their income goal. So at that point, you have to move up in product value. You know, instead of making $1 per sale, you need to make $10 per sale, or $50 per sale, or even more. Don't be afraid of more expensive products. Don't be afraid of larger products. Don't be afraid of heavier products. The cost of selling that product is paid for by the purchaser. It's not paid for by you. So there's no reason to run away from those products, and especially when those products are the best tools in your arsenal to achieve your financial goals. So don't rope yourself into this thinking that you've got to sell 10,000 little tiny widgets a month when you can sell 5 great big wheels that go in a machine and make a lot more money at it. Just don't lock yourself into a high volume, low profit product to where you just can't walk away from it. Don't get in that mindset, because that mindset makes for an okay hobby, but it doesn't make for great long-term benefits financially. So anyway, keep this in mind. If you have questions, there's a comment section down below probably, and we'll see you in the next video.